Hello, welcome to Sunday Kids Online. I'm Nissa and we are so happy to be here with you right now. We have got so much fun coming up. We are going to sing a song, we're going to learn a memory verse, we're going to do a craft, and we're going to learn about Jesus from the Bible. Before we start, it's a good idea for us to pray. So I'm going to pray now, and if you'd like to join in with me, you can say amen at the end. Dear God, thank you so much for Sunday Kids Online. Thank you for Jesus, thank you for fun, and thank you for all of our friends. Amen. All right, we are going to head on over to Pete now, who's going to teach us a memory verse.
Hey, so we're going to learn our memory verse now. Our memory verse comes from Mark chapter 5, verse 20. You better get up and get your actions ready for this, all right? And the verse goes, so the man left and told all the people in the 10 towns about all the good things that Jesus had done for him. And all the people were amazed. Right, let's go through that again. Are you ready with your actions? So the man left and told all the people in the 10 towns about all the good things that Jesus had done for him. And all the people were amazed. Great job. We're going to see that a little bit later on as well, but how we go see Chris for our song.
Well, guys, we get to sing a song now, and this song is called Stop What You're Doing and Pray to Jesus. Now, I can't do this in play, so Nissa's going to do the actions, but Nissa hasn't done these actions before. She's learning them, so she might make a few little mistakes, but that's okay, because we're going to have some fun praising Jesus anyway. So how about you make sure that you're up and you're ready to do some moving and grooving, and let's sing our song. Are you ready, Nissa?
I am ready. Let's go.
All right. Stop what you're doing and pray to Jesus. Stop what you're doing and pray to Jesus. Stop what you're doing and pray to Jesus. Mighty, mighty Jesus. When you're happy, pray to Jesus. When you're sad, pray to Jesus. When you're bored, pray to Jesus. Mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Mighty, mighty Jesus. When you're excited, pray to Jesus. When you're scared, pray to Jesus. When you're angry, pray to Jesus. Mighty, mighty Jesus. Stop what you're doing and pray to Jesus. Stop what you're doing and pray to Jesus. Stop what you're doing and pray to Jesus. Mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Big, big, good, good, mighty, mighty Jesus. Mighty, mighty Jesus. Mighty, 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 mighty Jesus. Oh, Nissa, stop.
So at Sunday Kids Online, we've been looking at the book of Mark, and there are lots of stories in Mark about Jesus and who he is and all the amazing things that he has done. Now we've seen that Jesus can do amazing things, like he can heal people that are sick and their bodies don't work. We've seen that Jesus can even control nature. The wind and the waves, they listen to Jesus and do what he says. And today, we're going to learn about another thing that Jesus can do that I can't do, that most people can't do. Only God can do. And it shows us that God is the King of everything. That thing is that Jesus even has control over spirits. That's a bit weird. How about we listen to this story and find out what that means? So Jesus had just gotten onto a boat and sailed across a big lake. And when he got off the other side, he saw one man on the top of a hill looking at him. And Jesus said, let's go over and see this man. And this man when they got closer and closer, he was scared of Jesus. And Jesus' friends, they were like, what's going on here? This seems a bit weird. But Jesus, he knew what was going on. And he walked up to this man. And this man said, Jesus, don't come any closer. I know who you are. I know how much power you have. Don't come any closer. And Jesus kept walking. He didn't listen to this man because he knew this man needed help. Now, for years and years, this man had been cast out of all the towns and the cities around him. He had to live by himself because everyone was scared of him. Everyone thought that something was wrong with him, so they kind of pushed him away. They didn't want to be friends with him. They didn't want to be near him. And that was because the man had demons inside him. He had bad spirits inside him. And that made the man do things that he didn't want to do. It made the man dangerous, and it's all because these demons were in him. But Jesus, when he saw him, he wasn't scared like everybody else. He wanted to help this man and love this man. So he walked up to this man and he said, demons, come out of him. And the demons, they said, okay, we know who you are, Jesus. We know you have the power over us. We can't do anything. But they said, but hang on, Jesus, don't just send us away. Can we at least go into that herd of pigs over there? And Jesus looked over and there was a herd of pigs on the edge of the sea. And he said, okay, you must leave this man, but you can go into the pigs. And the demons, they instantly listened to Jesus, left the man, went into the pigs, and the pigs all ran away. And this man, straight away, he felt better. He felt like a cloud had been lifted from his mind. He realized that he could control his body again. He could think good thoughts and he could be nice to people. All the things he couldn't do before, all because of the demons that were in him. And he fell to the ground at Jesus' feet and thanked him because he knew that Jesus had helped him. And this man, he said to Jesus, please let me go and tell everybody about what you've done for me. You've saved me from these demons. You've made me well again. Please let me go tell my friends and family about the amazing thing that you've done for me. And Jesus said, okay, go into the cities and tell people what has happened to you. So that's exactly what the man did. He went off into all the towns and cities around where he was and told everybody about the amazing thing that Jesus had done, about how Jesus had the power over the demons, and that Jesus is the King of everything. Now, this story is really good for us because we know that Jesus is the King of everything. Nothing is more powerful than Jesus. Not even sick people, not even nature, the wind and the waves, not even demons, as scary as they might be. Jesus is bigger and more powerful than they are. So we can trust that Jesus is going to help us when he says that he loves us. But Jesus also did another thing that is even bigger and more powerful than bringing some demons out of someone. Jesus died for us on the cross, came back to life again, and because of that, made us friends with God. And that's awesome. I love being friends with God because of what Jesus has done for me. And I hope that you can be friends with God because of Jesus as well. So if you love Jesus and trust Jesus, then you can be like that man and tell people about the awesome thing that Jesus has done for you, how he has helped you and made you friends with God. And how about we pray and thank God for that? Dear God, thank you for Jesus. Thank you that he has power, that he is king over everything. And thank you that he has saved us and made us friends with you. Amen. Let's go check out our craft for today.
All right, so for our craft today, we are going to make a cool 3D photo frame that has a little stand. To make our photo frame, we are going to need a couple of things. We're going to need a piece of paper that will be the frame, another piece of paper that will go inside the frame and also turn into our stand. We are going to need a glue stick, a pair of scissors, some textures for decoration, and a pencil. Now for the pencil, it's a good idea to have kind of a long one that's kind of skinny, about this size, and it doesn't matter what color it is. All right, let's start. The first thing I'm going to do is take my piece of paper, the one that is not going to become the frame, and I'm going to fold it into quarters. So I'm going to pop it in front of me, fold the bottom up, and crease it down, and then I'm going to turn it around and fold it up again. So now I have a small rectangle. I'm going to take my small rectangle and put it inside my big rectangle bit of paper, anywhere in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's mostly in the middle. Then I'm going to grab my pencil and I'm going to draw some guidelines. We are going to cut along these lines in a minute. So I'm going to start at my top corner and I'm going to draw a line from here up to the top and then out to the side. Then I'm going to do another set of lines from this bottom corner here down to the bottom and out to the side. Then I'm going to do another one. Start from this corner up to the top and out to the side. And then I'm going to do another one down to the bottom and out to the side. I'm going to move my small rectangle out of the way and you'll see that we've got some corner rectangle thingies. We are going to chop those out. So grab your scissors. Now remember, scissors can be super sharp, so it might be a good idea to get a grown-up to help you if your scissors are a bit too sharp. I'm going to cut my bottom corner out here. Then I'm going to cut out another corner. There we go. Then I'm going to turn my paper around, cut out another corner, and cut, cut, cut. And then I'm going to cut out my last corner. Cut to the side, and then cut it out. There we go. So now we have a kind of a crossy shape. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to decorate our little flappy corner edgy bits. So this is where you grab your textures. Now what we're going to do with these, after we decorate them, we're going to roll them up. So don't be too careful when you're decorating. We just want to get some patterns and some colour on the paper. So I'm going to start by maybe doing some stripes up the top. Stripe, 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 stripe. All right, I might do some stripes down the bottom now. Stripe, 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 stripe. Oh, looking really good. Then maybe I'll get my blue texture and I'll do the smaller flaps. I might do some swirly bits. Swirl, swirl, swirl. All right, I'll do some swirly bits on the one side. This kind of looks a bit like the ocean, doesn't it? All right, and then I'll do some swirly bits on the other side. Swirl, 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 and one more swirl. Now, if you like, you can add some dots or you can add some stars or whatever kind of shape you like, but it doesn't have to be perfect because you won't see the whole thing. Okay, after I'm happy with the patterns that I've done, I'm going to take my pencil and we're going to do some rolling. So take your bit of paper, turn it upside down so that you can't see your patterns anymore. And we're going to start with the section closest to my body and I'm going to roll my paper around my pencil. Roll, 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 roll. And then I'm going to hold it tight because when I take my pencil out, the paper is going to unroll a little bit. So I only want it to unroll a little bit, not a lot. So there we go, I've got it. Now I'm going to let go, slide my pencil out, and I've got a rolly bit. So I'm going to turn my paper around, and I'm going to roll the next bit around my pencil. Roll, roll, roll. This one's being a bit tricky. I'm going to roll, roll. Here we go. Roll, 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 roll. And then I'm going to kind of squish it down on my pencil so that it gets in nice and tight. And then I'm going to pull my pencil out, and it unrolls. Then I'm going to turn it to the side again, and I'm going to roll, 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 roll my side bits. Roll, 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 roll. And I'm going to squeeze this bit down and make sure that it's kind of rolled really tightly around my pencil. I'll pull my pencil out. Turn it over again, and I'm going to do one more set of rolling. I'm going to roll, 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 roll. Here we go. Roll, 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 roll. Excellent. Then I'm going to squish it down a little bit. Squish, squish, squish. And then I'm going to pull my pencil out. And here is the main part of my frame. So if you've you've got a photo, I've got a photo of our friend Trav here, and I've got it stuck in this one. But if you don't have a photo handy, that's okay, because we've got another bit of paper and this can go inside our frame. I was thinking that maybe if you would like to remember the memory verse from this week, you could write your memory verse out and remember it. And see how we folded our bit of paper into squares before? When we unfold it, we've got some perfectly shaped and sized rectangles. So I'm going to cut out one of these rectangles. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. And I've got a lovely size here, and I'm going to write our memory verse out. Now, our memory verse was from Mark chapter 5, verse 20. Okay. So the people left, so the man left, and told the people in the 10 towns about the great things that Jesus had done for him. All the people were amazed. Amazing. All right. So once we've got that done, we can now work on the stand for our frame. So I might put my verse to the side here, and I'm going to grab my other bit of paper. Snip, snip, snip. Now to make our stand, this is a bit of a trick. What we're going to do is take this bottom corner here and fold it up to the top so that we've got a bit of a triangle, just like this. And then we're going to fold this bit of paper this side backwards. And this, believe it or not, is going to be our stand. The way that we stick it to the frame is just by putting a whole lot of glue right here. So we go glue, 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 sticky, sticky, stick, glue, 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 sticky, sticky, stick. And we're going to turn the frame around and stick our stand on the bottom, just like this. There you go. I've got that right there. Isn't that great? Okay, so next what we're going to do is I'm going to find my memory verse from before, and I'm going to stick that with some glue. I'm going to pop that into my frame. And there we have it. We have got a beautiful frame, which we can have pictures of our friends in or pictures of our memory verses in. And we can use those to remember our craft and our memory verse all week long. So there we have it. There is our craft.
Wow, Nissa, that craft was amazing. I don't have any photos of Trav that I can use at home, but you know what? I reckon putting the memory verse in that is a great idea. And you know what? Some friends of Sunday Kids Online have had a go at the memory verse. How about we see how they went?
Mark chapter 5 verse 20. The man left and told all the people in the 10 towns about all the good things that Jesus had done for him. And all the people were amazed.
Mark chapter 5 verse 20. The man left and told all the people in the 10 towns about all the good things that Jesus had done for them. And all the people were amazed.
Well, those guys did a great job with their memory verse, and I hope you do well with yours as well. But more importantly, I hope you remember to be like that guy who was blessed by Jesus and went out and told everyone about Jesus. Well, that's all the time we have for Sunday Kids today. We hope you guys can join us next week for another great time. We'll see you then.